What is up, guys? Jake from OneHive here with the next war recap video, and this is one that we went up against the clan Poland. I think we may have warred these guys a long time back. For some reason, that name seems familiar. They did use, they used most of their attacks. We'll breeze through them real quick. As you can see, pretty much a two-star game on their end, and that's why there's that much of a star discrepancy. On our end, good job by everybody. Two-starred all of the Town Hall 11s. 2 and 3-star Town Hall 10s, and then, of course, Town Hall 9s all got cleaned up. So let's get to some attacks, some nice ones here. ASAP Aussie hit their number 3, and I mean so close to getting this one 3-starred. Town Hall 11, the goal here, if you're going for a 2-star, the goal is to just keep that Eagle Artillery inactive, walk your queen around, get those percentage points, and then dive the Town Hall. But if you're going for a 3-star like ASAP is here, you really need to take that artillery out at this point, especially after the buff. If you're doing a ground attack like he is, you want to get that taken care of. And so he is just taking his time, letting his queen walk all the way up there. You see he's got wall breakers. He's going to let her in that compartment. But the trick is, make sure you keep it under the allotment, the troop space before it activates. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. I did a video breaking down exactly what troops are worth, so you can, before the attack even starts, know what troops to drop where and at what point in the attack you're going to activate the artillery. So he's coming up, taking out a few defenses, mostly trash buildings on the way around. But again, this queen walk is just about taking out what he can and getting to that artillery. There you see the giant and the wall breakers going down, opening that up, making sure that queen is going to sneak her way in. Actually had a few extra wall breakers there that almost opened up the next compartment. But the queen continues on, takes out a few more point defense. Now here's where she starts getting into some defenses that are nice to take out. Those point defense, everyone, especially those maxed out ones. Those are a huge help. So once she goes in, he's got another rage spell he's going to use for just to get in there, get it taken care of, and then begin his ground attack. And I love the timing on this because he drops his golems and stuff as soon as he drops it, the artillery starts activating, but it goes down as soon as he does. So you'll see here in just a moment, she's got a few more buildings to take out before she gets to that, but that rage is going to help speed things along. And also keep her alive. Right here, some more wall breakers. The CC troops start coming out. The poison spell is going to go down, so that stops the queen from getting it done just a little bit longer. You see he's already got a few shots in on it, so it's very low already. Right there, the last few defenses go down. There it's activating as he drops that first golem. Actually, I didn't even notice. I think he got one shot off, hit that golem, but then the artillery goes down, and that is that. So the king, everything going in on the bottom here, that little kill squad. The goal here, get inside, take out the queen, take out the king. You see the jump spell right there. Everything's going towards those infernos, and I really think, and I don't know, maybe if he'd have swapped out a rage for another freeze spell, I think this is a 3-star because it's a beautiful freeze that he does right here on the queen. He gets those Teslas, he gets all of it, all that frozen right there. And I know the rage did help, but I just think if he had that freeze for this other side over here with the other Teslas, the other Inferno Tower, the rest of the Teslas, all that, they would have gone down a little bit quicker and maybe had some troops left over. I don't know. It's very close. You'll see here at the end. The queen's still doing her thing, get into that compartment, but you see how much work those Teslas and that Inferno Tower are doing right there, just absolutely roasting his troops. The king goes down. The giants are doing what they can, but really not a lot of damage coming out of them, and pretty much all of his DPS is gone. You see he does have that one wizard there backing him up a little bit, but now it gets targeted, it gets taken down. And that is pretty much that. Just if the queen's on her own, she could probably get the thing done. Because right there, that golem fine takes out that Inferno Tower. I think she could get it done, but he just runs out of time here. You see that hog trying to help out where he can. He goes down to a giant bomb. Just a few defenses left and just some trash buildings, but not enough cleanup. A beautiful attack. It really was. Town Hall 10 taking on Town Hall 11. It's not easy, and he made it look like he had a real chance at the 3-star. Just ran short on time. Alpha Dog taking on their number 7, and this one was a nice attack here, using this in and out motion that we've been seeing a lot of in these queen walks at Town Hall 10. People build these bases to sort of set defenses back to where you can't queen walk, like quote anti-queen walk. Well, usually there's a way you can utilize this to just let her in a compartment, let her walk through, take out some defenses, importantly, air defenses, things like that, and then just wall break her away for her to get out, and she'll continue that walk on around and won't have any danger of getting taken out. So right here, the sweeper's actually protecting those healers a little bit there, pushing them back, but also being a little bit of an annoyance as far as letting them keep the queen full health here. So he goes ahead and rages up. He knows that she's going to be working on this storage for a moment or two. But then she takes out the sweeper and then continues on. Now here come the wall breakers on the first part. As soon as that archer tower gets distracted, opens it up. That's just going to allow the queen to just step on through. Now you see the healer's actually taking a little bit of damage, but as soon as they move like a half a millimeter, then they're out of range and all as well. Queen's going to walk through and get this next air defense. Also get the CC troops right here. Drops the poison down. No need for even using a rage or in a Queen's ability. Just sort of poisons them. That slows enough damage down. Her being level 40 and those healers still on her, that she just takes everything out and then continues on. Here in just a minute, you'll right here, you're going to see the next set of wall breakers coming in. That's just an exit route for her. She's going to take those back right on out after she gets this next air defense taken care of. And now on the left side, I believe he's going to come in with his king. I think he does here to try to get that third air defense taken care of. So obviously, if he gets all that right here, he actually had to use his queen's ability to phase off. That was a single inferno tower, and so it was really starting to ramp up and do some damage. Unfortunately, it does lock onto one of his healers. And takes one of those out before they get out of range. I think actually it gets 2 healers. Yeah, actually got 2 healers there before it gets out of range, and the queen continues on her way. So here comes the next part. I think at this point he's going in. He has to have more wall breakers. He is going to open up another compartment. Now he doesn't give her an exit route here, but he does open up that next compartment so she can get around to that next air defense. Just huge. Think about that. The queen gets the 3 air defenses. That's just huge, huge value. And then right here on the left side, you see he's got the golem, the king, everything going in, trying to get to that last air defense right there. More wall breakers. Just being nice and patient, making sure nothing can hit them as he opens it up. That's going to allow everything in. All of the air defenses are going to be taken care of. Here comes the dragons and the balloons to the core. He made a nice little funnel for him, just sort of haste spell to, sped them up, moving them in, and then raged in that core. And then right here, he's going to start dropping this freeze. Boom, drops that down. The king actually gets targeted by that single inferno tower set before the second freeze comes in. So he goes down, but right there, both inferno towers down. Now they're just moving through. You see the queen took out that air defense, and there's just plenty of dragons, plenty of balloons in that core to get the job done. There's actually, I think, a few wizards still up. I can see. Maybe I got all right roasted. It's hard to tell in that mess. But you see right here, only a few defenses left. The queen's still up. She's got a few healers on her, but the dragons alone are more than enough powerful to get the job done, and the 3-star for Alpha Dog. Awesome attack, man. All right, and here you go. Another one of our high-profile guys, top Town Hall 9 guys, going to Town Hall 10. Master Wheat. He's a new Town Hall 10, very, very new. You see level 34 queen. Does have the upgraded troops, it looks like, for this one, except for the golem. His golem's not upgraded. And he only has level 3 free, so not quite a maxed out free spell yet, but still getting the job done. Using this in and out motion again, dropping those wall breakers, letting the queen get in. She's got to take out a few more trash buildings before she actually starts moving her way that direction. Gets the easy CC lure, wants the queen take care of that as well. Drops the poison down, slows everything way, way down. A lot less damage coming, and those balloons take forever to move through one of those poisons. Just slows them down so much, and then as they get softened up, they never even get a bomb drop off. Take them out. Right there, the rage goes down. The queen's going to get through, take out that air defense, and then those point defense right there, Tesla popping, that's a good bonus. And already you see he's got the wall breakers down to open up the backside, let that queen continue on her way. Now down here on the bottom, he's got the golem going down, a few wizards. They're getting hit with a little bit of splash damage, but the golem's tanking all of the point defense, which is the most important thing. There's some wall breakers for them to get in, and now the king goes down, and again, he's going to drop more wall breakers to let them all into that core. He wants to get in there. He wants to get that next air defense taken care of. Now, he knows his queen's going to continue on around. He's got even more wall breakers up top to let her into this next compartment. Again, no exit strategy for this last one, just enough to let her in there. Didn't even wait for that cannon to target her because he knew he had 3. Only took a couple of them to open that wall up. So went ahead and got him down. You see the king did his job, got that next air defense. Unfortunately, he didn't get that sweeper, but not only is he going to be taking out 3 air defense before this attack starts, look what else he did. He created this path to where he can send his lava hounds, his balloons, all of that right at that first inferno tower and get it down really, really quickly. So huge value for what he did there. Not only the defenses he took out, but also just the strategic value of creating that funnel, making sure that he can get a quick death of the first inferno tower, because he only has the 1 freeze for the backside one. Right there, the queen goes down, aggroed onto his queen, he took her out, and then right there, that haste was probably a little bit off, because he should have known that they were going to go to the sweeper first, But no big deal. They get down on that Inferno Tower, and it goes down real fast. Again, because of that funnel he created. So nice. Free spell on the backside there, and then the Rage just moving everything through so quick. Boom. As that Inferno Tower wakes up, it's gone, and then everything collapses onto that last air defense. Just a beautiful attack from Wheat. I knew he was going to be a beast at Town Hall 10. Granted, this is an early Town Hall 10, but so is he. I think as he progresses, gets higher hero levels, more experience, he is just going to be an absolute monster. So keep it up, buddy. All right. Next one, we're going to look at some Town Hall 9 action. Garsk taking on this one. I wanted to show this one. I think this is a pretty common internet base, or whatever you want to call it, forums base, one that you guys are going to run into a lot, because I see it when we run into these farming clans a lot. And here's one really good method of taking out, and pay attention to what he does here and why he does it. You see that there's the double giant bomb sets are completely telegraphed, okay? This is one of those bases that they don't care that you know where they're at. They're just saying, hey, I don't think you can deal with them. So what Garsk does is opens them up with some quakes. Now you can see that when his kill squad goes through this base, he doesn't need jump spells, he doesn't need anything. He can literally direct them right through both double giant bomb locations, both heroes, take it all out, and then from there, send his hogs in pretty much completely safely. Even though he does have 2 heal spells, he really doesn't even need them. I mean, he can just sort of funnel them in or sprinkle them in surgical style and take everything out. You see, he's creating a funnel nice and wide. He's got those Valks. He knows he's got to make sure it goes in the right direction here. Has a little bit of a wall breaker fail right here. Sends those in, and the second one just goes off course there and targets something else. The first one dies, so only 2 of them get detonated, but that wall is just 1 or 2 swings right there from opening up. So it gets it opened up. A few hogs actually in right here just to help take out a few distracted defenses, and then here come the redheads. They're moving through. The king's already engaging there. Drops that heal spell for him, pops that king's ability. The defending heroes are going to go down real quick. You see that 1 double bomb set already gone right there. So this is like just a tour of double bomb and heroes for these Valks and for that king. They're just going to move their way right through. Drops that next heal for him again. His hogs don't need it. What he needs is to get these double jump bombs taken care of. And you see right there his Valks going right through the path he created for him, taking out the next set. And look at these hogs taking out all these distracted defenses. They're not even really being targeted, and he has no bombs to worry about. Then it comes on the backside once again, pretty much distracted defenses, not even looking at those hogs. And look how quickly, once he starts his hog deployment, how all of the defenses in this base are completely gone, and it's just cleanup time. So if you run into this base, that is a very effective attack style for it. Take some preparation, take some funneling, creating, make sure everything going through, but once you get into the base, it's pretty much GG. All right, next one is Snip Alumni. I want to show a lot of them attack. Just seems like we don't show as many as we used to. So I know some of you guys still really like it, so I wanted to throw this one in there. Drops a few hogs down, just wants to try to take out that cannon. I don't think he gets it done. No, almost. Doesn't get it taken care of, but he does get the CC lure, and he's just going to kill them right where they stand. We're going to fast forward because we all know what that looks like. Then he drops another one, and then here in just a second, he dies. And then he moves on with the attack. All right, from there you see a very exposed queen, so he's going to take advantage of that. Sees that the archers over there can get a few free trash buildings and just clear that out of the way, sort of create a funnel for himself here. One more second, we'll get started on the rest of it. That army camp right there finally goes down to the next archer that he drops. So now he knows where his queen's going to walk, and again, he's going to walk her towards that defending queen and get that air defense along the way. So it's all just sort of gift wrap for him there. Take all that out. The queen's doing her thing. Pretty predictable there where she's going to go. From trash building to trash building, defense to defense, to get it all taken care of. He's got the rage spell if he needs it for. Probably won't need it because he's got the CC troops taken care of already, and he's got her ability. So I don't remember if he uses a rage for this or not, but I'd probably save it for my balloons. Without just a level 15 queen. He might not even need to pop it, but nope, he does right there. The Tesla pops, he goes ahead and drops it down. The air defense goes, and then the archer tower. From there, the queen's engaging. That's the only thing engaging the queen right now is that defending queen. She goes down just a few shots, and that is a wrap. Now he's going to start with his king and his kill squad, I believe, here. Let's see, where does he send those in at? Sorry, guys, watched a lot of attacks today. Hard to remember sometimes. There he goes on the bottom. Yeah, trying to get to that next air defense, get it taken care of where he's only got a few left, and then he can send in. You see the queen is continuing on her walk. She's heading towards that next air defense. It'll take her a while to get there. A lot of defenses, a lot of trash buildings in the way, but she will get there. Then he'll be down to 1 AD, and obviously we know when you get a base to that point, you've got 2 lava hounds and 12 balloons, it's trouble for that base for sure. So right there, everything moving in, a few extra wizards just to help clear that area. But again, he knows that air defense is doomed. There's no question about it. The golem's doing most of the tanking, so everything's going to go down pretty quick. Right here, the air defense, he does get locked onto his healers. Pretty predictable that would have happened after turning that corner like that, but really, once she gets it taken care of, all is well. Here comes the massive balloons and lava hounds up top, both all collapsing onto that last air defense. Those haste spells just moving everything forward, and he's got a nice rage spell for that core. You can see he's left over. As soon as they get close, right there, boom, those balloons get the rage. They're going to move through, get those Teslas, get those Expos, and that is going to be that. You see he's got 2 balloons still in the bag. Can drop them for cleanup or whatever he wants to do, because right there, the last that's Expo is going to go down. One more drop, boom, it's gone. Sweeper is all that's left. He's got those 2 he's dropping for cleanup, and that is a beautiful 3-star by Snip. Good job, buddy. All right, one more for you guys. Let's check out our boy Warren. We ain't seen Warren in a while. Let's see what he's got going here. He got himself a Goho, and again, these guys had a lot of these real compact bases, and when you're doing these compact bases like this, one thing I think people forget is how many defenses, once you make it into the base, how many defenses are actually distracted by your kill squad, your golems, your king, your whatever you're bringing in there, if you're bringing Valks, whatever. And you need to utilize that to your advantage and take out those distracted defenses with hogs while they're distracted. Don't wait for your kill squad to basically be dead, then start sending your hogs in. I mean, the goal here is to get in there, eliminate some double giant bomb arrows, take out that queen, CC troops, all that he's doing right now. But look around the base. Pretty much everything from that, just not the very outmost defenses, but everything even midway through the base in is all targeting in. They're all going in. So already the hogs coming in here, you see that just that once they get through that first defense that's targeting them, they're safe. I mean, nothing really is paying any attention to them at that point. Starts moving through, drops that heal down. Again, he's got more hogs for the backside here. And when he starts dropping them, as this golem gets over here, it's going to be more distracted defenses coming in from the top with that last little group and the heal for the hogs in the core. But again, look at that. Look at on the right side over there. Those air defense, or that archer tower, that cannon. They're not even going to be touching these hogs as they come through here. Drops that poison down for that skeleton, and that is that. The queen's still up. Uses that ability, takes it out, and GG to that base. So just kind of go a little bit maybe faster on your deployment in those type bases, and I think you're going to have more success because the hogs just sort of once they get through that front line, they're into the base, and besides giant bombs, they really have no threat because everything else is targeting another troop. All right, guys, that is it. Hope you enjoyed this one. Good job to everybody at OneHive. Good try to Poland. Only the 1 3-star, though, so pretty much just a farming 2-star clan. Kind of a boring war, but we'll have some good ones for you guys. We're going to get back on our regular schedule this coming weekend and moving forward to pretty much arrange wars every weekend for you guys. So hope you're looking forward to that. Until next time, Jake from OneHive, doing my best to help you guys suck less.